Ain't nobody got me feeling like I'm feeling you, like I'm feeling you, like I'm feeling you.
Dolls. Here we are.
Countdown to our Berkeley show.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
I'm excited to be in Berkeley.
I've never been. I'm excited.
One time on tour with Ed Drosty and Grizzly Bear.
Ooh.
And it was cute.
Your other tour life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for the crisp, burning blue skies, burning sapphire skies of Northern California. I hope it's a little chilly.
I'll bet it'll be a little chilly.
I hope it's just like a jacket, some denim.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get raucous with the,
Bay Area.
radical Berkeley contingent and just get down with it.
I'm excited to eat at Chez Panisse.
Me too. I'm cutting it close.
Carey's been told for weeks, I'm airing your ass out. God. Carey's been told for weeks, at least 2 weeks, about a 2 p.m. Chez Panisse reservation and just told to plan accordingly. And then I check in to see what his flight details are. And he tells me that he's booked a flight that lands at SFO at 1:05 p.m., which then turned out to be a lie, and it actually lands at 1:08 p.m. And I was like, this fucking gay. This fucking gay.
And my best friend Matt is coming.
Mm-hmm.
So he is an SF native, so I just trust that he'll know exactly where to go. An SF native for 4 years.
He lived in San Francisco, so he'll know exactly where to go when I don't even know how long it takes.
He's actually I grew up with him. So
yeah.
But he was a native for 4 years.
I love that rationalization that somehow he'll have tracked down a secret route.
We'll make it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's going to happen.
We'll see.
It's not defiance. It's not ODD. It's simply just.
It's defying logic and common sense.
You know what though?
Sometimes
I'm very logical about most things in my life, but there are just one or two things that I have to lean into chaos.
Yeah.
You don't think I'm logical about things in my life?
I think you're logical about some things, and you experience illogical vibes in other ways.
Okay.
But that could be said of all of us. But sometimes logistically, I'm
not in logistics. This isn't my life path. I've never said or claimed. I've
never made claims such as those to be logistical.
I'm not someone that has ever been, but I will say most cases
what
though,
you love to do is show up on time to things. So when something like this happens, I'm like, how? I go into a place of how. But you know what? I'm accepting.
You know what it is? And I'm a little doty in the way that traveling makes me unravel.
It is, yeah.
When I travel,
you're choosing stress.
If I don't have Simon with me, I'm like.
Is Matt gonna center you?
Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, him and I
you are chaos agents.
We're a little
together.
like Thelma and Louise.
You both have a bit crow energy when you turn it on.
Matt and I have always brought out chaos in each other, but that's why we're best.
Making Chez Panisse so difficult.
We're gonna make Chez Panisse, and if we have to, they can possibly move it 15 minutes. Girl, I'm gonna come to Chez Panisse. I will be rare. I'm coming with bells and whistles. I'm going to wear a nice outfit on the plane and come right to Chez Panisse, where Miss Shane Halls will be sat at a 3-top. Where she will be sitting with her arms crossed.
I'll be like this.
In a fresh outfit, waiting, hair perfect, waiting for the gays to come in.
I'll be like this.
And we will come in and we will have a divine lunch at Chez Panisse.
I'm just trying to have a ladies' luncheon.
Girl, we're going to have a ladies' lunch. It's going to be great. And then we'll have the rest of the afternoon to saunter around Berkeley and, sort of a tales of the city kind of Armistead, whatever his name is, Malpin, and just live life like we're 1970s San Francisco.
TikTok.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna get there. I get to play. I show the fuck up.
Oh, you do.
I do show up.
Mm-hmm.
I will be there.
Okay.
Trust.
Oh, I trust that you'll be there. It's not a matter of you being there or not being there. It's a time thing.
Well, I think the plane will most likely get there before it says it's supposed to land. And I think we will immediately just hop into an Uber and floor it to Berkeley.
Cool.
So trust, you will have your ladies' luncheon. We will be sitting in that.
Chez Panisse Gate 2024.
Chez Panisse Gate will... Chez Panisse Gate will be
Will
thwarted.
these insolent gays make it to Chez Panisse on time?
It's a true...
Will they crow in with luggage
It's
into
a
a
true...
gorgeous luncheon that's been planned for weeks?
hold our suitcases. I'm sure people have come before from the airport to Chez Panisse.
I don't know.
I'll go. We're flying in for
You
tour.
were Alice, darling.
Alice, darling.
So lovely to
So
see
lovely
you.
to see you.
Do you have anyone to stow our luggage?
Where is she sitting? Oh, there she is. This is a very.
You just see like some smoke emerging from a corner, and it's me, red faced with smoke pouring out of my.
With Laura.
I go, here they are.
And I
to the
went,
waiter.
oh! No, we'll be there. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. And if need be, perhaps they could push it to 2:30.
We'll see.
And we'll still have a divine.
I'll be calling.
It'll be a divine ladies' lunch.
I'll be calling.
This is the lament of a woman who's friends with gays.
This is truly
right?
the lament of trying to have just a beautiful luncheon. This is why I never go to lunch. No, it's not. I just don't. It's not like a worked into my day thing to go to lunch. But I look forward to just having a gorgeous. I love like a gorgeous jaunt with like a lunch is like a luxury.
But
And
here's
my luxury gets pissed on. Mama gets a little.
I
mad.
will not piss. But here's the gift that you got is the gift of gab, the gift of conversation.
You're giving me.
You're at least you're gonna be entertained.
Mm-hmm.
And when Matt and I are together, especially.
Yeah. And he trolls you too, which is a...
Yeah, you two are going to be fucking trolling me.
I won't even have to because I'll pass the torch to him.
Matt trolls me more than anyone in this world.
Relentless.
It's relentless.
He winds you up. He's going to spend... You're going to be in a whole plane ride from the time you leave your apartment.
Well, he's also afraid of flying. So the two of us are going to be... It's going to be like Annie Momolo and Kristen Wiig. Colonial woman turning butter on the side. Like, that's going to be us. I had a dream that you were here and you were dead. But at least you know when we do get to Chez Panisse, you're gonna have a.
You
good
better
ass.
Run for your lives.
You're gonna. You're like you better bring it. I better bring the combo.
You're gonna bring.
The lulls.
Yeah.
The.
Joie de vivre.
Joie de vivre. We're gonna be a couple
bon vivant.
Bon vivant.
Chez Panisse.
Chez Panisse.
Chez Panisse.
Je ne sais quoi.
So yeah,
it's gonna be good though. I think Berkeley might be sold out at this point, but we'll confirm.
I know. I think it's sold out. My spirit guides are telling me that it's sold out.
Which
the
is great.
angels are telling me. I'm downloading information right now that Berkeley is indeed sold out.
I have to really say, California, this tour, you guys really stepped the fuck up. LA sold out, and
I know. I didn't know that they had it in them. I always know that SF has it in them because they turn up and they get a little rowdy.
Oh, they get wild. But I'm just saying, I feel like California really proved that this is our home state. Mm-hmm. You guys really came...
For better or worse.
For better or worse.
We're stuck here. Oh my God, an exciting thing happened to me today, though, which is I got a blowout for free.
Your hair looks great.
Thank you. And
for free?
Yeah. A listener of the pod
No.
from Dallas, this guy, Max Pope, had a jaunt to LA where he rented a house in the hills of Beverly Hills and offered me a free blowout. So I said, of course, doll. And you know where this house was?
Where?
I'm like 99% sure that the house was behind Muhammad Hadid's cursed house that is having to be like torn down.
No.
Yes.
What?
I saw it like on a hillside when I was driving up, like the Muhammad Hadid house, and I was like, that must be the Muhammad Hadid house, the house. And I went winding up the hill, and then lo and behold,
is it like above Sunset?
It's like on Benedict Canyon, like up, and then up in there.
Wow, I love this. Is so LA that you're driving into the canyon to get a free blowout from some gay that came in for the weekend.
But at Dallas,
what was he?
Hair master. He does colors. He does coloring.
Max Pope.
Max Pope.
We love.
I think his salon is called the Salon on Lovers Lane.
I want to go.
I know.
Get my hair cut.
He just go. He doesn't cut.
Oh.
He's a colorist.
Wow. So is he just here for like?
He's just here for fun.
Love
Shits
that.
and giggles.
Did he come to our show?
No, because he's a too niche listener. But now I turned him on to Sexy Unique.
Oh wow, I love that.
I know. So
thank you, Max
thanks
Pope.
for the hair. Yeah.
And next show is on us.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. When we descend on Dallas again.
I love when gays come to LA for the weekend and they rent a house in the hills.
I know. Was doing it right.
I've been to one of those like where it's like a day party and you're just there
Mm-hmm.
and you don't know anyone.
It was very like I was like, oh, Beverly Hills, I get why people live here. And then I was like, I wonder what like the median house price is in this area. Like, is it something to aspire to or like, and then it was literally all the houses around there were like $23 million. It was like, great.
I think Benedict Kennedy is where Sharon Tate got murdered.
Yeah, I passed CLO Drive.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
I've never actually been, or no, Simon drove me past the entrance to the street, but I've never driven by the house.
I don't know if it exists anymore. I think they tore it down and built a different house, but yeah, it was right there, which is crazy to think that they went into like Beverly Hills of all places.
Well, yeah, they just because it's like directly from Encino in the valley, so they just like
you can
they
just
just
go
came
in
right
there.
over the hill.
Yeah.
Up, they probably came up Laurel or something. Spooky. That's great news.
I know.
You know who's not getting? You know who I hope is getting lots of blowouts right now?
Who?
Kate Middleton.
She's a powerful mane that deserves to be blown.
She does have the best hair.
She has great hair. I just hope that she's like gotten a facelift and it's healing, and that's what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, I hope it. I've heard some like very sinister rumors, and I'm repeating all of them.
Carey has been each day. There's about 2 to 3 rumors that Carey passes on to me, and it is like I don't know what you believe in.
No, I'm just
believe
telling
in nothing. You just believe in spreading the rumors.
I spread the rumors to a select few. I would never like take to Twitter and be like, "Here's what I've heard."
No, yeah.
But I get people just. I have. Apparently, there's a lot of people that I know who have sources in the UK.
I know you've identified yourself as a royal head, so I feel like people turn to you to tell you the rumors.
Yeah.
Like people want to.
I don't know if that's a thing of pride. I think it's kind of a thing of shit. But I
think it's cool.
I like to think my royal fascination is morbid, less than like.
No, you don't stand them.
No, I want them to be.
But you're like you are fascinated by them.
Yeah.
And so people know that you're a great person to bounce a rumor off of.
The rumors and
you spread some rumors and nastiness to those close to you.
But
which one do you actually believe?
I hope it's like a cosmetic that's maybe took a little longer to heal, and like I pray for like because I've heard some dark stuff.
Yeah,
I don't want any of that to be true because that's really sad. But I think the most salacious thing I can think of is that William cheated, and that Kate is like Fleischman is in trouble and like is protesting this sham of a marriage. And like I heard one rumor today that feels somewhat viable, that Lady Rose. And okay, I will say the thing that's interesting about her is on Monday, the Independent and I think a few other British outlets, which we all know are basically like have made deals with the royals to like pump their shit out, you know, they're now posting like, who is Lady Shamalamada or whatever, the Marquisa of Sholmdale or whatever. So they're starting to be like introducing her to the world a little. So that makes me think, are the royals preparing
They're having a coup.
Yeah,
where Lady Rose comes in and Kate goes out.
Yeah, is this going to be like a Camilla thing where they start really like kind of introducing her slowly or quickly so I heard today that Williams. I was doing a deep dive last night on Lady Shamalamada, Lady Rose Habberry, right?
I don't know her fucking name.
Her husband's like the Marquise of Sholmdale, and
they like are made up
Yeah, it's truly like Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, you're not real people, which they're not, but
The Marquise de Sofa.
Marquise de
Marquise de Pillow Chatterley.
like Marquise de Coffee Table. But so they've been close friends with William and Kate for a minute, and their kids are friends, and they like lived in the same suburban because William and Kate live in like the suburbs of Windsor.
Okay.
So
They don't live in a castle?
no, they live in like a house like in the country.
Sandringham? That's a
No,
different
it's not.
place.
They don't live. They like. I think Kensington is where they live like sometimes, but
What a weird life.
it's weird. But am I going too long?
No, go on.
Go
I'm
on.
just checking levels.
I read last night that William has had a thing for Rose for a minute. She's like this socialite. She got married super young. She was a model. Like, she's sort of this like, she kind of looks like Kate almost weirdly, like, but like in a more
She's like if
couture
Kate
way.
Middleton were like a 4 or a 5.
Yeah, she's not as, I don't think she's as cute as Kate.
No.
But she apparently, Will and her have just been having a full-on relationship for years, and Kate wants out of the marriage and is like going Diana rogue, and the royals are worried because Charles is apparently sicker than, which makes, I believe that, because he's been AWOL. No one's seen him.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't really discuss what kind of cancer he has. I know it hit on a large prostate, but so this friend of mine who has a source, which I'm like, explain source.
Like a gay on Twitter.
Yeah. She told me that Kate's wants out. The royal family's like, you cannot leave. You're literally about to be queen. Like, Charles is not long for this world.
What's great about being queen if you're still beholden to a king? Like,
Because
what do you actually get?
You get, they need, if this House of Windsor wants to stay relevant and the monarchy wants to it survives on the women pretty much. And Kate is more popular than William.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the glitzy one in quotes because she's a little basic, but she's the one everyone's paying attention to is Kate, not William.
Yeah.
So even if he's the king, they're all going to be paying attention to Kate.
But you're still like
I know you're not
a slave.
No, it's not. It's not like she has any like power. It's just
you just get a title. I'm like, I want 17 Range Rovers.
I mean, you're the queen. You're
and
like
40 pugs.
You become Her
and
Majesty.
I want 50 mil wired to an account now. And I would have demands. I'd be like, fashion, like
upgrade.
a huge fashion budget needs to be like 10 million a year. No questions asked. I want my own house. I will show up to events with my ex, as Ariana says. I'll show up to events with him and like wave and smile and shake a child's hand. I'll act right. I'll do whatever, but I want to live fully separately. And your job is to, if you care so much, you need to make it look like we live together. And you better get a better Photoshop person. You can Photoshop me next to him, like doing like gardening, but I want my own damn life.
And you need to go on Propecia.
I'd be like, whatever on him. I actually
true.
don't care. I'm never fucking him again.
No, I think that's clear that they don't fuck, but I just think
they have a serious no fuck energy.
Yeah.
They kind of always have.
I mean, when they were younger, they seemed like they were like into each other.
Mm-hmm.
When he used to be like hot. And also I do see people being like, has William ever been hot? And I'm like, okay, yes, he has. Not in a long time, but let's not do revisionist history. He was hot, but he lost his hotness because he's a terrible person. And I think evil makes you look ugly. And he has bad genes.
I hope that like Kate and Harry and Meghan like are on a group chat somewhere.
Well, okay, so the other thing that the one thing that made me go like is that this friend said that Lady Chablis, Lady
Lady Chatterley,
Lady Chardonnay
Mm-hmm.
is Lady Chablis is an amazing drag performer who's R.I.P. So I shouldn't even compare them. But did she had something to do with the Photoshop? Like she's spearheading this campaign to insert herself.
Weird.
It's all fucking weird. I read this Atlantic article that was like, this is kind of emblematic of this post-truth time we're living in, where
Nothing means anything.
means anything, and everyone's reality is valid, and no reality is valid, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Black Mirror.
It is. We've entered mid-journey.
Remember the first Black Mirror season? There was that episode where the princess goes missing, and then there's like a pig. Do you remember that one?
Oh yeah, the guy fucks the pig.
Yeah. Anyway.
But I hope like Harry and Meghan and Kate link. And they're like, girl.
Well, now I'm seeing the fucking outlets are again trying to pit them against each other and saying that sources close to Meghan and Harry say they would have never had a Photoshop fail like that. I'm like, I don't think they're saying that.
No, I really don't think they are. I feel like they just need to be like, come to Montecito.
Didn't Kate?
They're like, Tyler Perry does not like you, nor does Oprah. But I think we could link you with Gwyneth, and she would be cool with you. You could stay at her Goop guest house.
Didn't Meghan end up saying that she had no problem with Kate? Like, because they confirmed
I think the wedding story was fake, or what?
I think Charles was the one who. I don't think Kate. I think they confirm. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know either. I don't really pay attention to that stuff.
But I feel like.
I just feel like if she's in a crisis,
she needs to come to LA.
Yeah, it's time to monetize.
We'll love you here. Will we?
Maybe Kate Middleton. She's like Lala, and Prince William is like Rand.
Yeah. I mean, his uncle.
Damn, you're like fucked if you try and get divorced from like a soon-to-be king.
Well, it's just like, God, I guess this is asking so much, but like, learn the lesson of your mother and your dad. You know what I mean? Like,
people are just doomed to repeat the same like dynamics, family dynamics, like the way they play out over and over, generation to generation.
Yeah.
It's like you're just kind of doomed. And that is a bit cool, though they are cringe. But like when I engage, I'm like, they're cool for this, Harry and Meghan, to like end the cycle and get the fuck out. Like, props to them.
Yeah. I just hope it's something like this over, like, she's in a coma or something.
Yeah. I don't want her to be like comatose or brain damaged or like botched or like Britney Spears level, like lobotomized. I just hope it's like very mundane. She has like IBS.
Which I relate.
Yeah. Is TikTok getting banned?
I think it's going to take a period before it actually goes through, but I think they voted to ban it. Let me read the parameters.
While you're looking at that, huge news on the Boeing front. A whistleblower was found dead.
Guys.
It was after we recorded our bonus episode where we kept going in on Boeing. And then I said, we need to gird our loins.
I know. We need to lock it down.
I know. It's tiny gun time.
If we are killed at any point in the upcoming weeks, know that it wasn't an accident nor a suicide. It was murder.
Yeah, it was Boeing. If we die in a plane crash, we're traveling separately. So if both of our planes, we now fly separately to avoid both of us being gone.
So at least one of us will be able to fulfill the show. Don't like parents do that?
Yeah, I had friends growing up whose parents would do that. I was like, Jesus Christ.
So House passes bill to force TikTok sale from Chinese owner or ban the app.
Okay, so they're going to make an American company buy it. So America has the data.
But how likely is that?
I don't know. Pretty, I guess.
Will China let them? Like, will China?
I don't know how any of this works. I'm just like, you better batten down the hatches if TikTok goes away. Aren't people going to just like, aren't the teens going to insurrect?
Weirdly, well, not weirdly, I think he's backed by people, but Trump is like, wants to keep it.
I love that.
Republicans.
I feel like this is a really dicey position to take in an election year when you have like
young people that hate
young
you.
people that hate you and already are like, I'm starting to see more and more sentiment that's like, who the fuck are these old ass people that get to decide everything? So I think the wrong move
is to ban the thing that,
as like a semi-old person, I can at least see that the wrong move right now is to make any moves to like ban a thing that many young people enjoy.
I mean, I know this has been in the works for a while, but like, I love how they can like come together to ban TikTok, but not ban like guns or like AR-15s or like call for a ceasefire or like any of that.
No. It has to be like very much like
TikTok things things where young people are exposing Nancy Pelosi for insider trading and like breaking it down
and like following her in the hallways and being like, you support genocide, and her being like, get the fuck away from me.
Remember when she went rogue?
Nancy loves to go rogue.
The result was a bipartisan coalition behind the measure that included Republicans who defied former President Trump in supporting it and Democrats who fell in line behind a bill that Biden said he would sign. The bill faces a difficult road to passage in the Senate, where Chuck Schumer and the majority, where Chuck Schumer has been non-committal about bringing it to the floor for a vote.
Okay.
So it's just the House.
Stay non-committal, King.
Yeah.
There's bigger fish to fry.
Yeah. We have a lot going on right now.
Should we get into
these bitches?
The real journey at hand.
Mm-hmm. I'm Carey.
I'm Lara.
And you're listening to Sexy Unique Podcast.
TikTok.